This is Ellie Perkins from Valentine's Detective Agency with a message for Nick's partner. We've got a new case and it sounds urgent. Stop by the office. I'll be waiting. Setting this to repeat. This is Ellie Perkins from Valentine's Detective Agency with a message for Nick's partner.
Miss Perkins.
I'm glad you're here. We got a new case while you and Nick were out. Ready to put on the detective hat?
Tell me more.
Our client is a fisherman who lives on the edge of the Commonwealth. Kenji Nakano.
Nakano? Huh. That name takes me back. My memory's a little fuzzy on the details, though.
Maybe if you bothered writing things down, Nick.
Can't do that. Wouldn't want to put you out of a job.
Huh. I'll remember that the next time you need me to console a hysterical client. Mr. Nakano didn't leave many details. Said he'd go over everything when you meet him. But if you want my guess, missing person case. Guy had a worried look a mile long.
I'll go check it out. Thanks, Ellie.
The Nakano residence is up in the northeast, near the coast. A small fishing house. He said that...
It's a long walk.
Damn it! Come in! I know you're listening on the other end. Where is she? Where is my daughter?
Kenji, please. You've been at this for hours. Stop.
What? Who are you? I'm sorry, but we don't have time for visitors or caravans or wherever you're from.
I'm with Valentine's detective agency. You asked for help?
Oh, thank God. You have to get working right away.
So, what's the story with you and Nick?
Ran with him on one of his cases a few years back, searching for some sort of lost heirloom. He needed a boat. Things didn't end well. Nick's client double-crossed us once we had what he was looking for. I still have some lead lodged into my hip. But we got out. And now, my daughter's missing, and there's only one detective agency I know of in the Commonwealth.
I'm here to help. Tell me what happened.
It's all thanks to this damn radio.
Our daughter...
Until she made contact with some kidnapper who lured her away from us.
Or maybe she left on her own. She's not a child anymore. Our daughter is 19. She knows how to survive, and she's capable. I think maybe she left because she wanted her own life.
No. She would have told us where she was going. She would have said something. I know my daughter is in danger. I can feel it. Find her, please.
Let's talk money.
Of course. How does 350 cap sound?
If she went far, that means travel expenses.
We could make it 400.
Don't hold out on me. You want to find your daughter, right?
500 caps. That's all we have.
I'll find her. Don't you worry.
Thank you. Her room is upstairs if that helps. And if you had any more questions about her, just ask.
Mrs. Nakano.
I suppose you have questions about my daughter.
I'd like to...
But...
Uh-huh. Every detail is important, Mrs. Nakano.
It's just that... he was the only one that could really... talk to her. She started staying in her grandfather's boathouse late into the night. I thought she was just trying to cope with the loss, but... now I wonder what she was up to.
Tell me about this radio your daughter was working on.
I remember Kasumi was very excited about it. I figured she was secretly trying to make contact with Diamond City or another settlement. We're pretty...
Nothing else right now. Sweet. You sure know your way around a bobby pin.
Project log? Myself. I never really thought about who or what I am, but... God. Where do I start? The radio. I was right about the range. I managed to get a signal, a strong signal, from up north. There's a group of people up there. They say they're all synths. Synthetic people. Made by the Institute. they're trying to build a place for their kind, where they can be themselves and be accepted for what they are alongside human beings. It sounds wonderful, but then they started asking about me, and some questions came up. Questions I don't have answers to. I mean, I've always felt off, like I'm not really supposed to be here, but then there are things in my childhood I can't remember, and I've been having strange dreams. I'm going to go to meet these synths. I have to know the truth about myself. They've told me to sail up north to a town called FarHarbor. I can make my way to them from there.
Have you finished your investigation? Did you find anything?
I think I know where Kasumi went. A place called FarHarbor?
She went that far up north? God, that explains why she took the boat. There's no time to waste. You have to go after her.
Wait, did you find out why she left Detective?
What does it matter?
Because I know...
You're right, Detective.
I need to ask you an important question.
What kind of question is that?
Right? Your daughter made contact with a group of synths.
What? That's crazy.
She's not a synth. She's our daughter. We raised her. I gave birth to her. She's flesh...
Maybe you're...
Oh, God. Does she...
This is what I was afraid of. Someone twisting my daughter's mind. You have to get to FarHarbor. Take my ship on the dock. It has a guidance system, a final gift from my father, and it's built for distance.
I'll get to the bottom of this, Kenji.
Thank you.
visitors.
Mainlanders ain't nothing but trouble.
Put the thing down.
Are you lost? This is FarHarbor. We don't get many visitors around here.
Mainlanders always think they know better. We don't need no freeloaders or more help, Mainlander. So you can get back in your boat and leave.
Alan, this isn't your dock. It belongs to the whole town. That means strangers are welcome. Sorry. You've caught us during a difficult time. But Alan's got a point. Not all visitors have good intentions. So...
A young woman from the Commonwealth named Kasumi may have passed through here.
Some sort of detective, huh? Well, she came through here all right.
Damn it. Mariners ain't coming.
Something's coming through the fog!
You, help us defend the town, and I'll answer any questions you have. Take a post at the top of the wall, near the main gate. The hall never lets us down. Now follow me! If you do, I might not be able to rescue you in time.
As if we haven't had enough. Man the hall! Something's out there.
You sure you saw something?
This ain't a drill! Eyes peeled, everyone!
The gate! Gate! I've got wounded out here!
Mariner? There's no time. Look to the fog. They're coming.
Gulpers!
Oh, God! Defend yourselves!
Ready on! Fire at will! Who's there?
Let's do this!
Hey, Hunter!
It's over.
No. Eyes on the fog. Something's coming. We're clear.
All right. Well done, all. Open the gate.
What I would give to be rolling around in a genuine superpower.
Avery.
And now you see what we're up against. The fog and the creatures it spits out have taken the whole island from my people. But for your help when we needed it, you deserve this.
If you managed to survive despite all that, you must be tough.
Ornery, more like.
I'm done cowering behind your damn hull, Avery. Time you let me deal with the real problem. With the right people and my guns, I can end those Children of Adam cultists for good.
The fog's been here forever. The children didn't make it.
Before the Rat Eaters came, the fog was under control. They come, and it all goes wrong. It's time we do something.
No need to burden the stranger with all this.
Can we?
Sorry for all. You're here for Kasumi, right? She headed inland to the Synth Refuge, Acadia. Getting there will be dangerous. You'll need a guide. No one knows the fog like him. But, word of warning, he's a bit of an acquired taste.
Thanks for the info.
Please, lend a hand around town if you're able. Even if it's slapped away. People like the Mariner and Cassie and others need help. And let me say something you might not hear again. Thank you.
Guns, guns, and more guns.
The hull took a battering, to be sure. But she wouldn't be standing at all.
Captain Avery said you can get me to Acadia?
Heard there was a scuffle out there.
You get your hands dirty? I'm done leading people to their deaths in the fog. Last fella couldn't keep up. Didn't last 5 minutes.
I'm not some no-name mainlander. I'm tough enough for your little island.
Sling a bit of lead on the hull, and now you think you're ready to...
Sure.
Things you'll see inland make that look like a Sunday stroll.
I helped the harbor out. I figure all of you owe me something, at least.
Well, I suppose there's a bit of truth. I can get you to Acadia. But you've got to listen to me. Still won't be easy. You stock up on your necessity, and then the real work can begin.
Let's go, Longfellow.
Follow me, then.
Bingo.
If you don't like the service, there's the door.
Mainlander, today's your lucky day. Free beer for ya. Ha ha!
Thanks for the...
So, stay here.
I could use a drink.
Plenty of... Everyone!
We're trying to have a conversation here.
Shut your mouths, open your damned ears! So the fogs are coming for us all, and I can't see any better way of greeting it than to have another round. On the house!
Yeah!
Time to party! Here's some bits!
Let's head out of town. Acadia is above the fog line in the mountains. It's a bit of a hike. You might want to take this.
You're that man. Need to drown your troubles? Talk to Mitch.
Fresh shipment. All your medical... Welcome to the bait shop. If you need any odds and ends, I'm your man.
Let's barter.
Of course.
Protect your loved ones with my fine hand cannons.
Mariner says the fog's so heavy. I can hear you. So when would you say?
You need it? Hey, I've got it.
Handy, aren't ya? Only Alan's got enough backbone to stand up to the children.
Don't let the island catch you off guard. Buy my gun.
Bait shop's got everything you need.
If you ain't armed, you ain't long for this world. Buy my guns now.
Food, stim packs, fully stocked.
Guns, ammo, and souvenirs. Get them while they're in stock.
Food in front, dock and back. Bait shop.
If you ain't armed, you ain't long for this world. Buy my guns now.
Food, stim packs, fully stocked.
Don't let the island catch you off guard. Buy my guns.
Front, dock and back. The bait shop.
Huh. The mainlander. Great. Fire your gun a few times and you think you're some sort of...
Hey.
Charity makes you. What happens next? Either us harm. So if you're here to buy some ordnance,
Show me what you got.
don't try anything.
We need to move through the old mountain trail. Fog ain't like nothing you've seen in common. Mainlanders think a dose of Radaway is all you need. Tracks, fresh ones. Trappers ahead. When the bullets start flying, find cover. Keep your head down if you want to live. I'd have to take care of a lot of them. Might just make a proper FarHarbor woman out of you. you. See, the fog can do a number on you. Get you all turned around. Does something to your brain. Trappers were mean to begin with. Mountain trail. We stick to this and we'll make it to Acadia. It's crisscross the road, so don't be surprised if we got local wildlife to deal with. Yeah! You throw everything extra mean on the island. Still got a ways to go. Crawler. They usually stick to the deep fog. Best we steer clear. But you never know. Eventually rolled back. People resettled, but they got comfortable. Started taking things for granted. Folk got short memories. All this has happened before.
bringing one more soul to their damnation, old man?
Well, what have we here? Another rad worshipping lunatic, that's what.
Your barbs do not harm me. I am shielded by my faith.
How about bullets? Faith shield you against those, too?
Go ahead and shoot her, then.
She ain't worth wasting ammo on. Too bad I left my hunting knife at home.
Do not sully this one with you. I suggest you go no further. Acadia is a nest of snakes. Beasts that subvert the will of Adam.
You do know you're crazy, right?
Watch yourself, outsider. You walk through Adam's kingdom.
If you're done wasting time with Up ahead, the air's clean. No fog. Acadia's not too far now. Acadia's already been watching us for a good spell. If you want to talk with them, just go inside. They'll be waiting for you. You need my help again, you come see me. Got a cabin just outside of FarHarbor. Good place to tool up your gear, get some rest, or get stinking drunk. Just make sure if you're bringing a bottle of something strong, there's enough to share.
Maybe later, Longfellow.
All right. But I'm serious about the offer. You ever want to hunt the forests and waters of the island together, I could think of worse things to do. Don't know what's more so. Back.
You know, when I first climbed this mountain above the fog, I thought to myself, now here is a metaphor worth taking in. You've entered a place of clarity, understanding, peace. While you're here in Acadia, Synthkind welcomes you as long as you welcome us.
I came here looking for...
Really? I'm impressed. Few would brave the kind of journey you've had for the sake of someone else. Kasumi is here. She's safe and unharmed, and you're free to see her if you'd like. Before you do, though, tell me, do you think...
She's human.
But imagine what it means if you're wrong. If Kasumi is a synth, then she doesn't have a family. She never had one. Think about... None of us take this transition lightly. She's facing the possibility that someone stripped her very identity from her and made... I want you to understand that before you see her. One more question, if you'll indulge me. You're here for Kasumi, but tell me...
I'm a human being, not a synth.
Are you sure? I don't mean to question you.
I remember being in my house the day the bombs fell. We ran to the vault. We were frozen. I was the only survivor.
No memories before then? Just a single day, and then waking up alone? We so easily accept what's presented to us as the truth, don't we? Isn't it funny how a memory can feel like a whole different reality? People, places, even sounds and colors can change. Or someone else has changed.
Sure.
I won't lie to you. There will always be other explanations. Trauma. But I can promise you that we will accept you, no matter what.
Thank you.
I'm glad to hear it, and I'm sure you're...
I'm in the Brotherhood of Steel, and we have plenty to say about synths.
We're not dangerous. All we want...
I don't suppose there's any way you and your people will...
I appreciate that. I do. But judging by the reputation your leaders have, I doubt they would accept surrender, even if they would take it. Consider my offer. Just now.
I'm part of a group that helps synth.
Really? I don't understand why a group... Yes, they volunteer for the memory wipe. Yes, not knowing. I know how...
I hadn't thought about it like that.
So am I. Was there anything else?
I should get going.
Of course.
We're in there a long time. Are you feeling all right?
I'm fine. You worry too much.
Sometimes I feel like you don't worry enough. You know we blew 3 more relays this week. I'm coming in. You stay right there.
Nakano?
Sorry, I'm right in the middle of something.
I'm a detective. I was hired to find you.
You're a what? You came all this way for me? Look, my mom and dad... I mean, those people that were taking care of me, they wouldn't want me back. Not if they knew the truth.
Certainly not all at once.
Kasumi, listen to me.
Believe me, I've thought about that. I thought if I just left, it would be easier for them. I've been lying to you this whole time.
Sure. You haven't replaced anyone. Kenji and Ray are still your parents.
I really wish that was true. Acadia isn't what but I can't leave until I've gotten to the bottom of it. I've been running long enough.
If something's going on, then I can help. Just tell me what's happening.
I don't know how you could. Wait, of course you can help. You find things. What if I told you that there's a secret? A big secret here, on this island. Something way more important than just one lost girl.
All right. I'm listening.
Okay. You saw all those computers that Dima's hooked up to, right? They hold his memories, or offload data from his brain. Or maybe some combination of both? Well, Faraday asked me to help do some repairs on them, and, you know, I got curious. There's like a century's worth of life experiences in there. And that's when I see it. Data models Dima has been making. One was the fog taking over FarHarbor. Another was a nuclear detonation on the island. Plus, death counts. What if Dima is so open and welcoming because he's actually hiding something from us? A plan to...
I'll help if I can.
I know. I keep seeing Dima, Faraday, and Chase head into the laboratory at the other end of the hall. Then they come out later looking like they've been arguing. There's actually a storage space right next to there. It'd be a perfect spot to hide. I've also tried breaking into Faraday's terminal, since he and Dima are so close.
I'll figure this out.
Okay. Ugh, circuitry is completely fried.
So, you're... Hey. You know, I still really appreciate the fact that you're not an idiot.
too.
No, I didn't mean like... I could just use some help. This isn't the sort of thing I'd normally bother anyone else with, but you just seem with my sister.
All right. What's the issue?
I'm just terrified she's gonna start taking up like her big sis. I mean, think about I can't have her ending up like her big sister. Dodging bullets and running from all the people she pisses off. It's part of the reason I'm on the road so much. Part of the reason I'm here with you. I keep thinking, maybe if I make myself scarce, if I'm not around her enough, she'll cool off. She'll just go back to being sweet, innocent Nat, paper girl, an all-around upstanding citizen. What do I do?
You just love her. Family's precious. The last thing you want to do is drive them away, because you might lose them forever.
You're right. I can't risk that. Thanks, Blue. They really don't make them like you anymore.
Just friends, huh?
Well, yeah. I guess, but I thought so. Unless, you know, something changes. Did it get hot in here? But hey, thanks again for listening. It's a real weight off my chest to be able to talk it out with someone. So, you wanna...
That's it.
You're pretty good at that.
Hey, over here.
Next time you're in my house, I need to keep an eye on you good.
We need to accomplish this without bloodshed. FarHarbor and the children of Adam have a right to exist on this island, the same as us.
They're going to kill each other, Dima. There's no stopping it. We need to pick a side now.
Haven't we already picked a side? Building the fog condensers around FarHarbor wasn't exactly a neutral act.
We couldn't stand by and let the people of this island die to the fog.
Just like you couldn't just leave the Cult of Adam without a home? Giving them the submarine base was a mistake. The nucleus, as they're calling it, is basically one big fortified position.
FarHarbor had cast them out. They have strange beliefs, but they have always accepted us for what we are. And Confessor Martin was a friend.
Well, the new Confessor isn't. High Confessor Tectus is an unstable megalomaniac, and he's gonna keep threatening us as long as we're helping FarHarbor.
Guys, can we talk about the elephant in the room? We keep dancing around it.
My old memory banks in the submarine base.
I can't believe you never told me about those. I have to wait until they become a security risk.
I know how it looks in hindsight, but at the time, it was an act of trust. I was honestly more worried they'd accidentally trip the pre-war security and get hurt, giving the children my old home, allowing them to safeguard my old memories. I thought our people would be working together.
Just how secure are the banks? How long do we have? And what's in them?
I've gone over this before, Chase. I don't know what's in them. That's how it works. It's as close to forgetting something as I have, but I've run some projections of worst-case scenarios. If we do nothing and the wrong knowledge falls in the wrong hands...
So send me over there. I'll be in and out in a day.
We can't risk it. They know you're from Acadia. If you're caught, or even seen, then it's war.
We should at least prepare her to go in. We're running out of options. I say we tell her how to crack into the memory banks.
You've been working on this without me?
It came up in a private moment, Chase. But yes, we've been writing a program that will let you access and download my memories. It's not going to be like a normal hack. You'll be breaking through a version of my own mental network. It'll consider you to be an intruder. I've loaded the program with some instructions I've recorded that will help guide you through it. I'm afraid it's difficult to explain without seeing it for yourself.
I'm finishing up some tweaks to the program right now. I'll leave a copy of it for you on my desk when I'm done.
Get the program, use it to break into the memory banks. Got it.
Hopefully you won't have to. We'll keep monitoring the situation. I only want you going in if we have no other choice.
I'm in. Hey, Dima.
Did you need something?
Well, I know you left some of your memories behind in an old submarine base.
You've been busy. I was hoping you were taking... Maybe this is an opportunity for... But you.
All right.
Before I begin, how much do you know? Did you have any questions for me? About FarHarbor?
I know all I need to.
Then my plan is simple. Pose as a recruit and infiltrate the children of Adam. Gain access in the old command center. Guarded by some pre-war security measures, you'll find my memory. I'll give you the program you need. It's not going to be like... I've loaded the program with some instructions I've recorded that will...
Actually, I already have the program. I was thorough.
Well, I guess that just means I've... One more thing before you leave. Whatever you do, don't assault the children of Adam directly. Our ultimate goal must be to bring peace. If you attack them, they'll consider themselves at war with the outside world.
Turns out Dima's earliest memories are in the hands of the children of Adam. He's afraid of what they're going to find.
So, is that what those death projections were about? It wasn't Dima planning to destroy the island. He's worried the children of Adam will. Or is he still hiding something? Do you have a way in?
I got this program that Faraday and Dima wrote. It's supposed to help me access the memory banks.
Really? How would that work? When I was taking a peek in the computers he has here, Dima was hooked up to his chair. I was just tapping into it. I wonder if you'll need to, connect to the old banks the way he does? Some kind of connection between your head and the computer. Oh, but that's it. And then Faraday's program would be translating Dima's thoughts. I'm sorry, I'm making assumptions.
I'll get Dima's memories, and then...
Good luck.
Please, you can't do this. We've been
loyal.
It's Granzello to you, and your dedication has come into doubt. You need to prove your faith. One of you may return to the fold. The other will return to Adam.
Richter, this is insane. You can't expect us to...
Will there be anything else?
That'll be all, sister.
Thank you, Granzello.
You. What are you doing here? Did FarHarbor send you?
FarHarbor can rot for all I care.
Hear no argument from me. So, explain to me why you're trespassing.
I'm interested in joining. Sign me up.
Decisions of who may enter our family we leave to Adam. You'll have to perform a ritual. Prove yourself.
All right. I'll do what Adam requires.
Then let us hope he deems you fit. There is a small spring not far from here. Drink from it. Follow where it leads. You come back, we'll discuss you joining the faithful.
Hello. Excuse me. Password. Must be some clue around here.
We're not gonna stay much longer if we don't get a move on.
M-O-T-H-E-R. Mother? Could that be the password? Perfect.
What'd they use you for?
You're back. More than I expected. Did Adam reveal something to you?
I drank from the spring and a woman led me to this icon. Does this mean something?
A woman? Led you to that icon? What woman?
It was otherworldly. The woman, she was...
Adam above. You really did see her. The Mother of the Fog. The Mother is a messenger from Adam. Acts as a guide to those important to his plans and the future of this family. She's the one who led the first of us to this place. And if she revealed herself to you, then I'd say the path he's laying for you is clear. If you are prepared to take the next step,
I am ready to follow his path.
Then it will be so. Head inside and present the icon to the High Confessor once his sermon is done. Once you've spoken with him, and here, some more. But know this, we are all devoted. Welcome, sister.
Believe the confessor is wrapping up.
You should come see me after.
They are doomed, brothers and sisters, and they know it. The people of FarHarbor need only peer out their windows to look upon the face of Adam himself, given form in holy fog. Yet no matter how inevitable Adam's reign in this land may be, they deny it. Stop us behind their condensers. Kill our missionaries. Slay those who only wish to bring them the light no longer. After years of skulking in the shadows like whipped dogs, our purpose is clear. And I know the key to our victory lies within the nucleus itself. We will claim the secrets hidden away by that accursed robot, and with them, we will wipe FarHarbor from the island. Adam's veil will roll down its streets, holy fog cleansing the land of their heresy. And when we are finally granted division, it will be as heroes. A new day dawns, brothers and sisters. Glory to Atom! Glory to Adam!
Ah, I heard whispers of a new convert. Welcome, sister. How does it feel to take your place among Adam's chosen?
It's an honor, High Confessor.
I'm glad you feel as such. There are many who would squander. You've been to FarHarbor, yes? Seen its barriers against Adam's holy fog? Its citizens' blasphemous refusal to vacate what is clearly... What would you do with such a place?
FarHarbor's a hell.
Precisely. The only way to deal with an infection. Cleanse the wound and cauterize the flesh. For years, we tried to help them. To bring them Adam's light. Many of our brethren ended up dying for it. But now that I am High Confessor, that time is over. All Adam's foes, whether FarHarbor cowering behind their precious condensers, or that ancient robot hiding away his memories within us, they will come to recognize Adam. But it is only through you now.
I found this icon. The Grand Zealot said you'd be interested in seeing it.
Is that the Mother? So the whispers were true. You saw the Mother of the Fog. Many of Adam's... It would seem he expects great things from you, child.
Those memories you've been wanting to access?
You have? I can only imagine what you had to do in order... But understand that you are to bring anything you find direct... And be careful. Too many of our brethren have fallen already trying to unlock the secrets of that accursed machine. Now, go do what you must.
our family has gotten a little bigger. Welcome. Brilliant, Adam. Find your servant.
Caution, sister. Last child who tried to...
Chit-chat?
Intruder, identify yourself. Protect and serve.
We're not alone here. They're back! Come to that.
Approach and identify yourself.
Must be something important here.
Compromised. Engaging.
If you're listening to this, then you made it inside my memory banks. Take a moment. I know it's a lot at once. The architecture you're seeing is data. My data. When I'm plugged into the chair, this is what I see. You're using an earlier version of that technology, a brainwave scanner instead of a direct neural wire. Look around. Do you see that yellow column in the distance? That's long-term memory storage. That's your goal. But you can't just retrieve that data yourself. One of the programs loaded in that holotape is called the indexer. They're represented by the friendly green sprites milling around. Do you see them? The indexers have one purpose: to get the data in the yellow column and bring it back to the memory access point. You need to help them get there and back safely. Once they've recovered all the data in the memory, the program will translate it into something you can understand. If you ever need to leave the simulation, then don't worry. Nothing gets reset. You can keep going from wherever you left off. Good. You're across the gap. But now you have to deal with the security systems. That red firewall is blocking you and your indexers from reaching the data. Do you see that green beam of light? That's a decoder beam. It can destroy the firewall. You just need to direct the beam to its vulnerable spot. You're across the gap. But now you have to deal with the security systems. That red firewall is blocking you and your indexers from reaching the data. Do you see that green beam of light? That's a decoder beam. It can destroy the firewall. You just need to direct the beam to its vulnerable spot. Good. Now you just need to create a path to the data with code blocks, and your indexers can get to work. The system has been alerted to your presence. Now things will get hairier. You'll need to deploy defense constructs against the system's active countermeasures. The system's sentries will do everything they can to stop your indexers from returning to the access point with the data. Once the indexers have retrieved the data, they need to return to the access point with it. Remember, your job is to help the indexers return to the access point with the data. You just need to make sure your indexers get back safely to the access point with the data. Make sure the indexers have a safe path back to the access point. Make sure the indexers have a safe path back to the access point. Remember, your job is to help the indexers return to the access point with the data.
Warning. Unauthorized indexing detected in long-term storage.
First data block recovered. Good. Just keep doing what you're doing. Another data block retrieved. Verifying memory file. 100%. We're done here. We now have an access point into the next memory. Just step into the data stream where this memory was stored.
Memory file identification 0V-9AX0. Converted to audio transcription. Beginning playback.
Things are not going well with FarHarbor. Several of my people have been assaulted, spat at, interrogated for no reason. This is getting out of control. But there's still a chance they can learn to trust us. We just need one of their own who's on our side. I can't let anyone know what I'm about to do. I'll need to set up the equipment far away from Acadia. It'll double as a place to bury the evidence.
Additional location data appended. A makeshift medical facility underneath the VIM. Pop factory. Coordinates downloaded. Intrusive program detected. Intrusion detected. Countermeasures initiated. Intrusive indexer detected.
One more data block recovered.
Sentry has detected active intrusive program.
Memory retrieval at 100%. Verifying. Looks good. You can now use the data stream as an access point to the next memory.
Memory file identification 0J-2NN8. Converted to audio transcription. Beginning playback.
I'm offloading this memory. I cannot bear lying to Confessor Martin and his children of Adam any longer. Better to just forget. I found it. The location of the launch key to fire the nuclear missile inside the submarine. Confessor Martin believes it can bring his people into division. Destruction at the hands of an atomic blast. He struggles with how literal his interpretation of that precept should be. I can't risk him deciding to find the key and use it. His people were the first to accept me for what I am. The thought of them being gone fills me with nothing but pain.
Additional data appended. Attrition of intrusive program. The Harbor Grand Hotel safe room. Key code 485130. Sentry has detected active intrusive program. Sentry has detected active intrusive program. Intrusive indexer detected. Beginning attrition of intrusive program. Sentry has detected active intrusive program. Intrusive indexer detected. Intrusive indexer detected. Intrusive program detected. Sentry has detected active intrusive program. Intrusive indexer detected. Beginning attrition of intrusive program. Intrusive indexer detected. Beginning attrition of intrusive program. Beginning attrition of intrusive program. Intrusive indexer detected. Sentry has detected active intrusive program.
Data block retrieved. Progress.
Beginning attrition of intrusive program.
Complete memory retrieved. The data stream is now available to access the next memory.
Memory file identification 0H-3X0P. Converted to audio transcription.
I've made a contingency plan in case FarHarbor discovers the truth or gives in to their xenophobia despite all my efforts. I've isolated the wind turbine powering FarHarbor's fog condensers. A kill switch command will leave them defenseless from the fog and its creatures. But now that it's done, am I really capable of this? This massacre that I've engineered? I'm going to remove the command code from my memories. I'll bury a hard copy if I need to use it. But I can't keep it close to me. It makes me sick.
Additional location data appended. Coordinates to the kill switch command code and the wind farm maintenance building. Sentry has detected active intrusive program. Sentry has detected active intrusive program. Intrusive indexer detected. Intrusive indexer detected. Intrusive program detected. Intrusive program detected. Intrusive indexer detected. Intrusive program detected. Sentry has detected active intrusive program. Beginning attrition of intrusive program. Beginning attrition of intrusive program. Sentry has detected active intrusive program. Intrusive program detected. Intrusive indexer detected. Data breach detected. Initiating anti-intrusion countermeasures. Intrusive program detected. Beginning attrition of intrusive program. Sentry has detected active intrusive program. Beginning attrition of intrusive program. Beginning attrition of intrusive program. Sentry has detected active intrusive program.
First data block recovered. Good. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Sentry beginning erasure protocol against unauthorized indexer.
Memory retrieval now at 60%.
Sentry has detected active intrusive program.
Another data block retrieved. One more to go.
Beginning attrition of intrusive program. Intrusive program detected.
That's 100% verified. Good job. You can use the data stream to access the next memory, as usual.
Memory file identification 0Z-7A4K. Converted to audio transcription. Beginning playback.
Get away from me! What the hell are you?
It's me. We escaped the Institute together. You're my brother.
I don't have a brother. The name's Nick Valentine, and no one in my family tree is a plastic-skinned freak.
You're just confused. Let me help.